This is Abdul Aziz Khan, and in this video we will see what are the options for different type of antenna configuration. So let me just open a random link. Basically, when we go in the transmission analysis, so here in antenna heights, we can set antenna configuration. We can set this antenna configuration from here as well. So from anywhere, if you set it, it should be the same. So let's see. This is the normal antenna configuration that we usually have in most of the time. TR to TR. TR is transmitter and receiver. It means that this side has a transmitter and a receiver both, and the other side is also has a transmitter and receiver both. This is the configuration that we used most of the time. But if we are making a diversity link, then in the case of a diversity link, we will switch to TR-DR and TR-DR. So transmit receive and diversity receive. So this side will have two antennas. When I will click OK, this side will have two antennas. Same will be on this side having two antennas. So now we have two antenna. Now if you want to make a space diversity link, or usually it helps in space diversity only, but if you want to make a space diversity link, then you change the antenna configuration. Now all the others I have not seen anyone using it, but let's just touch base each of the configuration. So TXRX means that there should be two antenna, one for TX and one for RX. It looks quite same, but if you see here, this has only TX value, this has only RX value. So it is like you install two parallel links and each link is unidirectional. I will not go in exact requirement or exact scenario, but there must be some scenario, just for example, for testing of different things or for making some special scenarios within your network. So let's go back. In the same way, we can add a DR link as well. So this will have, as we can see, TXRX-DR, it should have three antennas. One should only transmit and two of them should be receiving. So now we have, you can see we have three antennas. This antenna is the trans antenna and these two antennas are the receive antenna. As I told you, this is more better if you want to analyze some scenario. Generally, we don't actually implement in this way. So then this is TXRX. One side is TX and one side is RX. So this is a unidirectional kind of microwave. Then one side is TX and one is RX and diversity. So here you can check. It's just like that. For example, you have mute the TX from this side. So if you mute the TX from this side, then both the RX will also be kind of muted. So this will work in such a way that you can only see that what will happen if I'm transmitting from other side and I'm just receiving on the B side. Then it's a kind of reverse of it. Now you are sending from that side, this is transmitting and this side is receiving. And this has the same reverse of this one. Like the above one was reverse of this one, so this one is reverse of this TXRXDR. So now we are transmitting from this side and these two are receiving it. We have a few options still. This is TR on one side and TR and TH. So this one, if you see, this is TR and TH. So this side is both transmit and receive, but this side, this is one is a transmit and receive, this one, and this is TH. So if you see, this is just a receiver, this is not a transmitter. So basically, this combination is made if you want to check that you want to use space diversity on one side, like this is a space diversity on one side, but there should be a frequency diversity as well. If you want to implement both space and frequency diversity at the same time, and one side you want to keep as a space diversity, and you want to equip the link with frequency diversity parameters. For example, you should be transmitting into different frequencies, and you want to receive both the frequencies, and you want to implement a space diversity as well. Then in that case, you use this kind of configuration to make a link, and the similar thing you can check in the reverse as well. This will make this side as a normal side, but this side is a space diversity, and we implement a frequency diversity as well. So, like for example, when we will put these channels should be same. We can put two different frequency channels here, and we can put the same frequency channel here. So it will I want to let me show you as a contrast. This is quite similar to this one, but this has a TR. It is a full space diversity. Both sides have a space diversity, but for this one, we want to check the space diversity on only one of the side. For example, only on this side we want to check space diversity, so we use this one. Then this is again that this is TR and TX RX are on different antennas, and here it's the reverse of this. This is the TR and TX RX on the different antennas. So I hope you get the differences apart from the first two, which is this is a normal link that we use 99% of the time, and this is a diversity link that we use in the diversity when we want to implement a space diversity. Now, apart from this, you may be wondering, just like me, most of these scenarios are not generally used. But what I will say is that this is a kind of extra feature, or this is a kind of thing that path loss has provided you, that if you have any scenario, because all of us, we can think based on our experiences. So because we can assume that in the path laws they have generalized all of the scenarios that they get from the whole world, and they make things based on that. So they must have some kind of reason to implement these many, and most of these, as I personally feel, that they are testing scenarios based on which you can do some kind of testing. But still, I hope that this video should be beneficial for you. You should have got at least some idea. At least now you know that if you want to make a space diversity link, then how you will plan it. And if you want to implement a frequency diversity with a space diversity, then you can go to this scenario. Otherwise, like most of these, if you see that they have a separation of, if you just ignore these first two and these two, then the remaining all have different dishes for TX and RX, which is not very practical in most of the cases now. But as I told you, there must be some cases, there must be some areas where people are using it, and there must be some very good reason that why they are doing this. So see you in the next video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friend. Okay, goodbye.